MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Alex McDonald will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Striding into the box, number 21. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. This one's down to third. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, Christian Mullins.
Stepping in, Christian Mullins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. McDonald, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Pittman is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bob Stewart.
Settling in now, Bob Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Number 12 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
At the plate, Flash Pittman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Flash Pittman.
Now here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Reds will have his terrific speed to contend with at first, right out of the chute.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box now, Stephen Pittman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pittman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pittman over at second. Pittman at first, 1 gone. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Hit down the third baseline. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now at the plate, Chris Hall. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Virgil Stewart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Virgil Stewart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2. seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The center fielder, Chad Stewart.
Ready now, Chad Stewart. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's up.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is it.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. At the plate, number 26, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And the pitch. Good bite to the forkball, 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now, number 23. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Not shortstop, number 23.
The pitch. Lays off 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Dennis Evans.
Digging in, Dennis Evans. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1 out.
One out, nobody on. Softly hit to short. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Alex McDonald comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first. And that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Cody Faulkner. Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up and gets this one down, and the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 12.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, number 12. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Ready for another chance? Number 21. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Speared on the dive. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Flash Pittman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Pittman hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Pittman. He drew a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. And that's dead center for strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pittman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Standing in now, Steve Stevens, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And he misses there, 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
A runner on first with 2 away. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So striding in, number 3. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Striding in, Christian Mullins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Christian Mullins.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2.
1-2.
Count still at 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Coming to the plate now, Bob Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Virgil Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Chad Stewart. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. From the stretch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And there's ball 2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Standing in, number 26. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Forkball close, but it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in, James Norris. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Chris Hall.
Chris Hall.
And now pitch on the way.
That's the ball. Outside.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. No, that missed. Full count.
Base hit into right center. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate now, number 23, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he chased it in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping into the box, Dennis Evans. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball. 3 balls, no strikes.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Change of speeds is one of the hardest things that offensive players have to deal with, especially if he's got the arm action working like he does. That pitch was 19 miles an hour slower than the previous pitch.
3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 22, Alex.
Pitcher Alex McDonald steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way, and this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, what a play. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins lead 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Cody Faulkner. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
From the belt, the pitch. Number 12 shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Just keeping him close. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Digging in once again, number 21. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
One out and a runner on third. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Pitch is popped up. Hall has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Mullins.
Stepping up now, Christian Mullins. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 0-1 offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. He makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
To the plate now, Bob Stewart. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Virgil Stewart, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins 1. Leading off the inning, Flash Pittman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The right fielder, number 20, Pittman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Pittman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Kevin Pittman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. The count now at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Steve Stevens would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Inside, he misses ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Steve Stevens, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Standing in, Chad Stewart. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Yeah. Stewart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, ball. That's low. That's a ball.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The count now at 2-1. Pitch on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 26.
So digging in now, number 26. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, James Norris. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. So here's the Reds pitcher, number 12, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
1-0. Here it is. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Up next from Miami, number 3. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. No balls on the strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Number 3 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So now to the plate, Chris Hall, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, number 23. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Now at the plate, Dennis Evans, man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Two out with the man at first. This is line to left. Faulkner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hunt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 28. Now pitching and batting 9, number 15.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 21. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Two balls and two strikes now. The 2-2 locks him up for strike three.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate now, Christian Mullins, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
That's what.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. To 2-2 now.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Number 15 recovers, and the throw is in time. Mullins is retired. 2 down now. In now for the Reds, Bob Stewart. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here's a look over to first. The dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Virgil Stewart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now in the box, number 15. He stands in for the first time in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 2, Flash Pittman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Flash Pittman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stewart is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Stefan Pittman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Stephen Pittman. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Steve Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18, Steve Wilson.
New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Chad Stewart.
Chad Stewart.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Left center, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Ro. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Number 26 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Wilson, an Ohio native. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Trying to pick things up where he left off. James Norris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three and 0 now. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Cody Faulkner. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His second home run of the series. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Brandon Brown gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 64, Brandon Brown.
Stepping in now, number 12. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Brown, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, number 21, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Softly hit here to the left side. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Into the box now, Christian Mullins, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Three runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burner.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Number 23 is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Reds 5 and the Marlins 1. Keith Palmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 23, Keith Palmer.
Ready now for the Marlins, Kevin Pittman. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Faulkner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box, Steve Stevens. This is foul right side. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, number 3. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
One and 2, count.
Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 5-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Bob Stewart. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
At the plate, Virgil Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Stepping in, Chad Stewart. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, number 26. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Pittman will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The catcher, number 40. Norris.
Ready for another shot now, James Norris. First offering on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Reds 6 and the Marlins 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
He changes for Cincinnati. Now pitching and batting in the 7th. Number 49. Now catching and batting 9. Number 30.
Into the box now, Chris Hall. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 fouled away. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, number 23. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
1-2.
Now here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 23 becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Lee Owens will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Owens.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Cincinnati Reds take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Number 12 is credited with the win. Alex McDonald pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.